Podcasting. Something that I'm very passionate about, something that I think everyone should give a shot at, something that kind of got my start, if it's even called a start at this point. But today on this episode, we're going to talk about the benefits of podcasting. We're going to go over why you should do a podcast, or at least give it a shot. And so let's rock and roll. So pretty much how you start a podcast. Basically, it's really easy. You don't need, this fancy microphone, even though it's very nice. I can carry it around. I feel like I'm Michael Jackson on the stage, doing a little move right there. But you don't need any fancy equipment. If you literally have your phone, you can start a podcast. It's not rocket science. If you have a laptop, you can have a podcast. Again, it's not rocket science. So check this out. Whenever you and your friends are having a good conversation, just throw a microphone up. Literally go in the voice memos on your iPhone. If you have an Android, I don't know what you use, but get rid of that. Apple is the new generation or whatever. But anyway, go into voice memos, press that record button, and see what you guys come up with. Whatever you're talking about. Maybe you're talking about conspiracy theories. Maybe you're talking about your last Friday night when you went out and didn't save $50 like I've been telling you guys to do. But whatever it may be, it's not that hard. And then, you can go on Anchor. There's a bunch of other stationary sites where you can upload your podcast to, and then, millions of people could listen to it, or in my case, only 10 people. But anyway, that doesn't really matter to me. But it's so easy. Just all you have to do is put a microphone in front of the things that you usually do. If you if you have a passion for playing guitar, talk about, music. Talk about, how to play the guitar. Talk about the journey as it took to learn to play the guitar. Someone is going to have an interest in it. You know how many people go through rabbit holes on YouTube? It's the same thing with podcasts. I'm sure when you're working out or something, if you're not listening to music or talking with your, lifting partner, you're listening to something. You're probably listening to a podcast. You're listening to what someone else has to say. And it's amazing the content that you can create from just your voice. You don't have to get up in front of a camera. You don't have to do, crazy things or whatever. All you have to do is be somewhat creative with your ideas and talk about something that no one else is willing to talk about, like wisdom. Don't steal my idea. But anyway, and basically the reason that I started this thing is because I wanted to say something. Nothing really more than that. With a podcast, with anything, any platform of just free will content, you can do it. You can say whatever you want. If you like doing something, stick a camera in front of you, get out a microphone, get your old Apple headphones with the little microphone on it, and just start talking. And you can do whatever you want. That's what's so great about these platforms nowadays. How many people are honestly watching cable television where they're throwing scripts at people and tell them what to say? It doesn't happen. No one watches it anymore. Everyone's looking to, make their own YouTube channel, come up with their own ideas. And that's what's so great about, podcasting, YouTube, or whatever. That's a separate episode. We'll talk about YouTube another time. But with podcasting, it's just your voice. If you don't want to be on camera, that's fine. No one has to know who you are. You could even do literally a quick Google search. You can figure out how to put a voice modulator on yourself, and no one will know that you are doing the podcast that you're doing. But anyway, it can just be your voice. You can be the voice that everyone listens to, rather than, getting up in front of a camera. If that's not what you are comfortable with, it's okay. People don't like going up in front of a camera. People think it's very intimidating when someone's recording. I personally don't care what anyone has to say. So you can make fun of my new mullet all you want if you guys want to check it out. But anyway, and I think the reason that I started was because I can say whatever I want. It's a platform where my creative ability might not be in the form of editing very fancy things or whatever it may be, drawing a really cool picture, but I have creative ideas. Like, I'm talking about podcasting. You could talk about whatever you want. It doesn't matter. If you have an interest in something, make a podcast. If you have a business, start a podcast. You know how long these episodes take me to film? 10 minutes. Edit everything? Maybe 3 hours? With everything in total? That's nothing. What else are you going to do? Sit on your phone? Scroll through TikTok for 3 hours? You could be doing something productive. You could be doing something that could, maybe help someone else out. You could be doing something that you enjoy and actually have some pride in rather than watching someone else do it. That was the thing. I was listening. I really think that I got this whole thing started was from listening to Joe Rogan. And I didn't really understand why people idolized him so much. He just literally talked to cool people and put a microphone in front of them and had conversations and questioned what they did. So it's like, why can't I do that? Anyone can do what I do. It's not I'm some I don't know, God. I don't know how to phrase it. Some over evolutionized human being that's just so much greater than everyone else. It's total BS. Get that out of here. You just need to be willing to do it. It's with anything else. If you want to start a business, you have to be willing to take the time and put in the work and actually do something. Stop scrolling through TikTok. Stop going through rabbit holes on YouTube. If they can do it, why can't you? You think David Dobrik had this magical idea and was so gifted with his editing capabilities that everyone would watch? Get the heck out of here, man. He just videotaped his friends and it went viral on YouTube. You could do that too if you put a video camera in front of your friends during a Friday, Saturday night and you just stayed sober and, recorded all the funny things that they did. Going on a complete tangent here, but I'm just saying that podcasting, I kind of went into something else, but podcasting, you can have the creative freedom to talk about whatever you want. You can get on people from different walks of life and just have conversations with them with a microphone in front of you. It's nothing more than that. It's literally another piece of technology. Is that what the way that I'm looking at? Another piece of mass. It is literally another piece of mass that you are putting in front of yourself that makes this whole thing go round. You don't even have to edit it. You don't even have to edit your episodes if you don't want to. Just make it raw content. Just all the you-knows that I say every 5 minutes and likes and whatever, the big or ums. You don't need to do all of that. As long as you're doing something that you like, it's fun, go do it. Podcasting is so easy. It doesn't take... If you can talk, you can make a podcast. 99.99999% of people have the ability to speak. Don't hold me to that statistic. But anyway, if you have a voice and you want to talk about something, go do it. Stop being scared of what everyone else is going to think. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people thought when I was starting a podcast, they were a little shocked or whatever it may be. But anyway, benefits to podcasting. It can improve what you already started. If you have a business, if you like talking about physics, the more you do something, the more elements that go into your mind and focus on that one topic, the more likely that you're going to learn about things, the more likely you're going to do research, the bigger chance that you are to succeed. It's way more people to see what you already do. I think that's all I wanted to cover today. To be completely honest, this episode was a total... I winged this entire thing. I'm just talking in front of the camera right now. I believe it's 8 o'clock, 7:45, almost 8 o'clock. Got some homework to do, but anyway, you don't care about that. You just want to hear me talk, right? Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your week, whatever you're doing. Getting through whatever you're getting through, and just as always, y'all, keep on keeping on.